Hi, I'm Dan, and my first hour elective is Tournament of Sports. So my class is really, if you're competitive and you love playing sports and being active, we break off into teams, we do regular season, and then we go into playoffs where we crown a champion and you get your picture on the board. Because we're going to be starting in January, we will be inside till about April, May.
Okay. Why did you choose to create this class?
I saw tons of kids playing football and other sports outside during recess, so I figured what better way than to get them in the gym and being active some more.
Are there gonna be specific days where you have to do a certain thing in this class?
So what we do is we actually vote on what sports we play. With us being inside, it's basketball, it's floor hockey, it's dodgeball, it's speedball, and then when we're outside we can vote on football, soccer, map ball, and all those outdoor events.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, my name is Brian and I'm teaching the game of diplomacy. This class talks about the history of World War I and the alliance system that kind of led to the war. And the game of diplomacy is kind of a simulation of how the politics and the war all played out in the map of Europe. And the game kind of goes through it. Students should learn like a basic understanding of like what led to World War I and kind of how it operated. And on top of that, you're going to learn board game skills of strategy, but you also are going to learn how to like talk to other people. A big part of the game is talking about getting friends and allies to work with you to fight your enemies. But in order to win, you're going to have to betray them in the end. So. A lot of fun. I chose to create this class because one, World War I history is very fascinating and is kind of overlooked sometimes. But two, this is like one of my absolute favorite board games to ever play ever. So I wanted to share.
Okay, thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean. We're talking about first hour fitness for next semester. So for those who have taken it before, there's not going to be too many surprises. A lot of it's going to be weather dependent. While the weather isn't great, we'll be in the fitness room primarily. Okay, working on getting a little bit stronger, working on our cardiovascular endurance when we're on the treadmills, but a lot of weights, trying to get our bodies stronger. Then when the weather gets better, in the spring we'll be working on running the mile outside on Mondays. Tuesdays we'll be doing our relay races. Wednesdays, as you know, is the what?
Wait, what day is that?
What do we do on Wednesdays?
The hills.
The hills, absolutely.
Whatever.
Everyone's favorite.
You gotta run up and down it.
Yeah. Thursdays we do our short sprints, and Fridays we do our one lap challenge. So it's all about the habits and trying to get guys and girls involved with our habits. Well, as you know, our space at Walden in the gym is a little bit limited. So we're trying to create a little bit of space for their classes, and again, it gives students a different opportunity here to be involved with something besides our traditional team sports.
Hi, my name is Brian and I'm teaching Adulting 101. To describe my class, Adulting 101 is a whole bunch of things that's going to teach you how to, well, adult. A lot of things like how to tie a tie, what's the right tip at a restaurant, how do taxes work, how to make a grilled cheese sandwich, how to travel light, first aid, all sorts of things and much, much more. These skills that you will learn and have as an adult. Students will learn how to be a better human, engage with the world and do things that they need to know how to do.
Why did you choose to create this class?
Well, because some things you just don't learn in class, like taxes. Like there's not a whole lot of classes that teach about taxes. There's not a lot of classes left that teach you like how to, what temperature you should wash your laundry at. These are skills that are going to be really helpful for people.
Okay.
Describe your class.
So for my robotics class, we use Lego robotics, and they get to complete challenges. So we start off pretty easy, and then we get more and more advanced where they get to use some sensors and things. And then we have, at the very end, we have like a battle bots, and we also do some other games where they can like go against each other. So every kid is in like a team, in a small group, and they get to like design and develop the robot, plus they get to do their own programming for each of the robot like tasks, the challenges that they have to do. So because I do the middle school robotics team, I think it's important for kids to get exposed to robotics and like understand. Also, it's like extremely hands-on, so it's a lot of fun because we get to build and do things, and it's not the same all the time. Like you can build your robot differently every single time, so it's exciting.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I teach high school science and middle school electives. The other class that I will be teaching next semester is reading strategists and chess. That will be like a morning-like class. So every other week you choose a book and you read, and we'll learn how to be a smarter reader. In other words, annotate, maybe how to take notes to kind of help recall information from what you've read. But then the other half of the class would be chess. And so if you're not a chess person, if you're not a reader, you still might like this class because actually there's a little bit more to the chess game. So there will be people that are builders, there will be people that are playing chess, and there are people who are more like diplomats. It's kind of like a conquest kind of chess game, and we do that every other week. And so you're either building stuff with Legos or clay, you're either going to be like a diplomat and have to negotiate with other groups, or you'll be like an army playing chess. So students in this class, they should be learning how to be a more efficient reader. And I would say in chess, they should either learn some building skills. They might learn a little bit about, I guess, how to structure a home or like a city and stuff like that, or learn more of communication skills, I would say. So, yeah.
Describe your class.
Okay, so this class is coding and stop motion. So we do two different things, and there's some options. So the first one is coding, where we actually do programming and understanding how that programming works to create different cool like projects in the end. It has like an LED screen, and we make different things light up and things like that. And then the other part is stop motion, where we use Lego sets. So you can see here, this Lego set is a very common one because people like to pretend like they're on summer vacation, and we record these stop motions, and then the end result ends up going on the wall to now.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's the longest video you have made?
I would say that there was a few years ago where a group of girls made this Spider-Man, Batman, like Marvel one that was probably about 2 minutes long. It was pretty long. They worked a really, really long time on it, but it turned out really, really cool.
Why did you choose to create this class?
I think that one, I like love Legos. Like I've always loved Legos and love playing with them. So I think like seeing the creativity and seeing kids be able to use multiple different types of sets and come up with like a creative story is just a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jeff, and this is Green Screen. In this class, students like yourself, they get to record the Walden morning announcements. We record all of the announcements in one day. I'm trying to follow the shaky camera. And then we edit them together. We also do fun extra things, like today we just published our Make a Difference Day video. Thursday, we're going to be recording the Coco concert for everyone to enjoy at home. When we're not recording, we are brainstorming some new ideas for the Walden Now, like True or False Tuesday, Fast Food Friday, among others. You can also do art and homework.
Why did you choose to create this class?
Back in my day, at Red Apple, we started doing the Red Apple News. After 900 episodes of that, I moved to Walden and was basically told, you're doing Walden News. And so that's why I do it. 600 episodes later.
Bye!
Hi, I'm Ryan. I teach high school science and middle school elective. Winter camping, dinosaurs, fungus, and design is the name of the class. So it's all one class. It sounds like a lot. So like every couple weeks we'll rotate into a new unit basically. The first unit will be winter camping. So we'll talk about that for about 6 weeks, I would say. And then we might go outside a little bit, start pitching a winter camping tent. I got a portable wood stove. So we can actually mimic how it'd be like to go winter camping outside. Besides that, our next unit would be dinosaurs. It depends on how much the class wants to go into it, but we could talk just, I guess, about the types of dinosaurs out there and what their diets would be. We might look at maybe the environments they lived in. We also might just talk about how maybe any kind of major events that took place around then. So it really depends on what the class is interested in. And then after that, we'll do fungus. So we'll actually be doing some planting some funguses outside in the woods when the snow kind of goes away. So I'm thinking more March or April we'll kind of do that. And then in May, we'll do some designing. So it's a little broad. We could do some digital designing. We could do some more hands-on kind of designing if that's what the class is most interested. That class I would say is our most flexible class I will be offering for middle school electives. So I'm trying to make it as much as what the class is interested as possible. So if they want to spend a whole 12 weeks on winter camping, we might do that. I understand it's 18 weeks, so I think sometimes that's a lot for you guys. So I'd like to make sure that it's flexible for you guys.
Hi, I'm Dan, and mine and Sean's elective for 8th hour is Tournament of Champions. So our class, we actually designed it 2 years ago. We take one class, mine, and one class of Sean's. We combine for one whole thing where we have captains, we draft teams, and we play some really competitive games. So we'll start the year inside. So again, we're thinking of doing floor hockey, basketball, and dodgeball, and then in the spring we'll be doing wiffle ball and mat ball. We chose to create this class because we think kids really like to be active, and I do think that students really like seeing the standings and the champions on the word of the day.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Jeff, and this is my artistic self.
Describe your class.
Well, this class is unlike any other art class because in this class you become the boss. You can do whatever you want. All of the supplies are at your fingertips, and you can create and become the next great artist.
What kinds of supplies can you use?
I already answered that one.
Okay. Why did you choose to create this class?
I chose it because you need an artistic outlet. You need a place where you can explore your inner emotions, explore your angers, your hate, your love, your yearning to be creative. And this is the class you need to take.
Shut it off.
Hi, my name is Michelle Nichols. I will do 8th hour electives for second semester. We've got arts and crafts. We do focus on the Eastern Hemisphere, but we can move into the Western. Normally we have several projects for students to choose from, or they can create their own. On B days, it would be Shark Tank. Mm-hmm. And in Shark Tank, you would be creating your own design. It could be an idea, it could be something a product. You're going to have to follow the chain of supply, and hopefully we can get it
Middle school
going.
electives. One of the electives I will be teaching is culinary and chemistry. Any questions about the class?
Describe your class.
So for culinary chemistry, it's going to be a little flexible to see what is best for the students, but also depending on the allergies. We want to make sure we're being safe about any kind of food. So depending on people's allergies, we'll be doing maybe salads. We'll be talking about a little bit about the chemistry of oils and balsamics. We might go into depth and have some public speakers come into the class. I have a couple of chefs from restaurants that might be coming in, and a owner of an oil and balsamic shop. Besides that, we'll be doing some kind of like work smarter, not harder kind of cooking. So like if you at home like to make soup or something like that, we can make some really fancy soups and see how we can maybe enhance those dishes more.
Hello, my name is Brian, and welcome to the Reading Lounge.
Describe your class.
Well, the Reading Lounge is a class where students can come at the end of the day, they find a book that they're in the middle of reading, they sit down in the comfort of the library, comfy couches, nice chairs, and the nice quiet environment, and sit and simply read. You catch up on your reading. That is the class.
Why did you decide to create this class?
I decided to create this class because literacy and reading is important. Not all the time do we get a chance to read the things that like we really want to read. Like right now I'm reading a sci-fi fantasy adventure story that's kind of dumb, but you know what? It's also pretty fun. And that's so reading for something that I want to do, like pleasure, we don't get enough time to do that sometimes. And that's just as important.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You're welcome.
One of the classes I will also be offering is Environment, Technology, and Fitness. For that class, again, there's about maybe 6 weeks to each unit. But if there is a unit that a lot of the students are more interested about, we can always expand on it. So for environments, we'll learn about things going around the world and how maybe environments can change or what impacts an environment. Or how humans are impacting the environment. Technology, we'll be exploring certain tech that's being developed, whether it is ethical or not, such as maybe reviving the woolly mammoth. And then the last part is fitness. So hopefully, depending on the weather, it'd be nice to go outside and do some kind of exercise activities. We might do more of how to work out with just your own body weight. That would be probably a class where either we'd spend maybe a few weeks on the fitness portion, or we might spend half the semester, depending on the class. If the kids like it, we can spend more time on it. If they don't, we'll switch into another unit. So, yeah.
Why did you?
Hello, and my name is Brian, and welcome to Debate Class.
Describe your class.
Debate class is a class where we take some controversial topics. For example, is a hot dog a sandwich? And in teams, we will debate whether or not that is correct or not. What's the right opinion? Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
Oh, see, I disagree. A hot dog has got 2 slices of grain product on either side that sandwiches them together. You put toppings on them. Think about it. Hot dog might be a sandwich.
Yeah, but a sandwich has 2 breads.
And that would be a great reason to come to debate class to figure these things out. Yeah, so basically, yep, what will happen is students will be divided into small teams where they will be given a debate topic. Again, for example, is a hot dog a sandwich? So one team will say that yes, a hot dog is a sandwich, and the other team might say no, it's not a sandwich. And they will come up, and there will be a moderator, usually me or another student, and we'll ask them different questions, and the class will kind of decide who's right or wrong. And it'll be a lot of fun. You'll get to argue.